Hey guys, welcome to day 78 on my journey to making £10,000 a month. So today is Saturday, which means I've got the full day to my disposal. I have no commitments at the weekends because I like to save it for business progress. And this morning I woke up at 6:30. I wanted a bit of a lion, so I had a meeting with Jonathan, and I'm currently at Bath University, which is where he studies. So I drove down to here and I met up with him. We went to sit in the library, and everyone else was studying, we were working, and we were trying to hustle, make some money. So if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Finn, and I'm trying to reach my goal of £10,000 a month while working a full-time job. So this 10,000 has to come from things outside of work. And obviously, the best way of doing that is by building a business. So the business that I've decided to build is a dropshipping business, and I'm building this with my friend at uni, Jonathan. So I came down here to come and meet with him. We spent the morning sat in the library working on his laptop, and we were trying to get the TikTok accounts and the Facebook accounts properly set up. This turned out to be such a pain in the ass. We've literally got about 100 emails, and it's such a hassle trying to get their emails and passwords. Shit doesn't work, stuff's not working. We're trying to get me invited to the Facebook page so I can also work on it at the same time. We're trying to get the TikTok to work, and honestly, it's just being such a clusterfuck of problems, honestly. I'm fine with making ads, I'm fine with building websites, but when it's just this constant problem solving of shit not working and bugs happening, getting banned, it's so tiring and hard to persevere. And you have to really make sure to manage your emotions, because it can genuinely start to piss you off quite a lot. We found this referral link for TikTok ads that gives you free ad credit. And obviously that means we can spend money on ads and then get given this free credit to buy more ads. And it basically saves us money. So we want to try and use these referral deals, but we also want to try and advertise in the United States because there's a bigger audience. And the big problem that we're having right now is trying to get the referral link to work on an account that thinks we're in the United States, because we already used the referral link on something in the UK. So we're trying to work through that, and it's being a pain, but hopefully we'll get there soon enough. Basically, Jonathan is doing revision for his studies for the rest of the day, and our agreed kind of time to work on the dropshipping business is 2.5 hours a day. That's what we've decided on, and that's what we think is fair. We're doing a 50-50 split, so it's important that we both put in a similar amount of effort so that the results feel fair. And he's taking the rest of the day off to do his uni work, and I also have some other hustles that I need to work on. So I might spend some time getting home writing some ad copy for the dropshipping business, and also creating some bios for the Facebook account, just things like that. But mostly what I want to focus on today is my other business, which is my YouTube channel. Not this YouTube channel, another one, and it's a 3D printing channel. I'm making a big video for that channel, and I need to start building the back end up so I can get some money from the views. And the main thing that I need to do is make a Patreon. At work yesterday, I was having a look through some ideas on how to best monetize this, and I actually decided a website is not going to be the way to go. So I want to sell physical products, but you can actually do that on Patreon. So I'm going to try and list those products on Patreon and sell through that platform instead, because you don't have to pay a monthly fee, and a lot of my traffic will be going there anyway. So I think there's a good chance that could work. So I'm going to get in my car, drive home, and get some more work done, making the most of the nature while I'm here. It's quite a nice winter day. It's pretty cold, but yeah, I do love a good woodland, and they've got some nice little paths around here. That's why I recorded the intro. Alright guys, so this is a little clip that I wanted to include. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I want to kind of build a deeper connection with you guys, start to explain some of the thoughts or things that I think about when I'm not recording the videos, what's going on behind the scenes. So I thought the best way to do that would be to kind of give you some tips or things that I would have told myself, advice I guess, like a year ago. So things that I would have told my past self that I've learned in the limited time that I've been on this journey. And there's a whole lot, so I'm obviously not going to go through all of it now. And also it's kind of as long as this camera stays up, because I'm in a very precarious predicament right now. The camera is literally, if you saw it you'd laugh, I can't lie, it's balanced precariously. So one thing is, I think if you've seen my day one video, you've probably got an idea about this sort of mindset that you have to build. But one thing that I've realised, especially after reading The Alchemist, if you haven't read it, you should definitely watch it, is that I know I'm not going to be fulfilled and proud of myself if I don't do something cool. Oh, this is not going to work, for fuck's sake. Okay, hopefully this is actually recording, because I don't really want to say all this twice. Yeah, that previous camera setup was not going to work. I literally had my tripod like jammed up. So, let's continue. Things that I would have told myself 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, me was a very different person. Although I was very much doing the same behaviours that I'm doing now. I was focused on building something for myself and spending my time in a way that would bring me money, but that was kind of my only focus. I was only doing it because I wanted money and I didn't really know what else to do with my time. I just knew that wasting it on things like video games wasn't productive, and that gave me kind of a guilt or anxiety, you know, when I'd be sitting there playing games all weekend, and I just feel like I'd burnt that time, and that was not a nice feeling. It wasn't even fun. But there were also times where I'd play games like Minecraft and I'd do crazy shit. Like, I'd spend literally hours building the most insane shit in Minecraft, and I'd be so proud of it, and that'd give me a different sort of feeling. I used to feel proud of myself. I felt like I'd done something. But then after I finished the project, I'd be kind of sat there with like the kind of empty feeling, and the game wasn't fun anymore, you know? If any of you are gamers or played games when you were a kid, you probably understand what I'm talking about. Obviously, the games where you were playing with your friends were all fun and stuff, but yeah, I didn't really feel like the same as them. They just wanted to play it again and again, and I kind of got bored, and I wanted some other sort of thing to do in my time. So that's when I made my YouTube channel. I always thought YouTubers had it so good, like they had such a perfect job. All they had to do was build cool shit, show people, and then they get paid like ridiculous amounts of money. So I was like, I need to try this, and that's when I started my 3D printing channel. And honestly, it was a grind, but I enjoyed making the videos. I enjoyed the hard work. I used to stay up super late, just grinding away on them. And then I kind of lost focus during A-levels, and I stopped doing it. And that's when I moved out of home, and I started reading some books that kind of made me regret it, and I couldn't really live life just doing the same thing as everyone else. I knew I was different and I had different goals, and I couldn't just live the life of wake up, do the bare minimum, do pleasure activities like games or fucking scrolling on your phone, watching videos, and go to bed. That was just not a good life for me. I wasn't happy, and I needed to work towards something. So yeah, that's why I started posting on here. So I then kind of got sucked into the self-improvement world, and I was obsessed with the idea of getting rich. I thought that'd be amazing. So I looked online, I looked for books, how to get rich, all this shit, and I found the Think and Grow Rich book. That honestly was the most craziest mindset shift I've ever had. I was always a very frugal person, and after reading that book, I realised there's quite a lot of money in the world, and spending your time trying to save it is not the way to go. You should spend your money on getting more money. So yeah, I then realised I wanted to get rich, and I looked into the best ways of doing that in the modern world, and of course dropshipping is up there, and it had a lot of the skills. So that's when I started my dropshipping business. But while I was doing that, I carried on my journey. I carried on reading around, looking into stuff, and I was also inspired by people around me. My friend Sam is a producer, and he makes music, and I think that is one of the purest forms of creativity out there. Creating music is amazing, and one day I will definitely pivot into doing that. But the first mission that I need to achieve is financial freedom and time freedom. That's what I really, really need. So my first purpose in life is to reach a financial status where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, for as long as I want. And that will provide me the flexibility in the future to follow a more true purpose of something that I really, really care about. Because making money is a great challenge, and I'm excited about what it's going to teach me about myself, but it's not going to be my true purpose. I don't want to just be a billionaire. That's not what I'd be. It's not all I want out of life. So yeah, this is a very important step, and I need to be done quickly, and it needs to be done well, and I need to build a sustainable business that is going to allow me the freedom to do what I want, basically. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. Making money so I can pay my bills and also pay for my time. And also, because there's some cool fucking cars out there that I really, really want to buy. And I'm not talking about Lambos. there's just some cool cars that I really want. A Nissan 370Z Nismo is current dream car. They're like 20 grand second hand, and yeah, I need that shit. So going to be working towards that for the time being. And I can't lie, I've been yapping so much, I'm completely lost. I've definitely gone the wrong way. So another thing about this journey, guys, it is fucking lonely, right? No one else in my life, almost no one in my whole life, understands what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and they would never do it themselves, right? For them, just doing exercise or, you know, just looking after themselves is hard enough. That's already a job that they don't want to be doing. And the idea of just spending every waking minute making money and working out, they just can't understand it, right? My housemates especially are bad for this. They're constantly trying to get me to go to the pub, play video games on the Wii together like every single night. And it's fun, but it's not fun for me. I want to be working, and the feeling of guilt I get after not doing the work that I know I need to be doing is so much worse than the pleasure I get from doing those activities. They don't understand why I go to bed at 8 PM. They don't understand why I get up at 5. They don't understand why I eat like the most diabolical meals just to fuel myself. They don't understand that taste is not a thing for me. They don't understand that working out is enjoyable. They don't understand that grinding is fun. They don't get any of it, right? They're just like, why is your life not more fun? And it's because the pleasure that I get from knowing I'm working towards my purpose is so much more than the pleasure of watching a movie or going to the pub and getting hammered. Like, I've convinced myself, I've brainwashed myself that my purpose in life is to get rich, and that's going to be a very useful and actually very important mindset for completing this journey, because if I start to question myself or get lazy, it's not going to happen. And when I say purpose in life, I don't mean until my deathbed. Like I discussed before, there's other passions that I have out there, but money is going to allow me to pursue those passions to the maximum. So in a way, I am pursuing my long-term purpose, because I'm getting myself the foundations that I need to build like the skyscraper that I want, you know? Like, money is going to underlie, money and health are going to underlie everything. So I've got to make sure these are perfect, and they just don't understand that. They don't understand why I'm doing it. So it's a lonely life, guys. There are very few people that get it, and those are the people that I talk to the most, right? So one person is my mate Sam, who's the producer. He's working towards his vision, and he's got a mission that he's trying to complete, which is becoming a producer. Jonathan is also on a mission of getting money. He understands that it's important. And apart from that, oh, and also my editor. Shout out to you. I know you're watching this, so thank you. I understand you are also on the same mission as me. You understand the importance of working and grinding, so thank you for that. And also the guy that I talked to meet my editor, he's also on the mission. So there are some of you out there, and I know you guys watching the video, you're like me as well. You know, you're working towards your purpose, and it's the best thing that we can be doing, guys. Everyone else, they don't get it. They just won't get it, and they probably never will. Or maybe they will. Once they see me cruising around in my dream car, following my passion, and they're still at work because they can't pay the bills without working every day, they're then going to realise why I did all of this. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to say. For all of you out there grinding and feeling lonely, I'm in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. We all get it. And it's hard, but we just got to push through. And yeah, don't take advice or listen to those people that are just chasing the fun stuff, because they're living different lives and they can't see the vision that we can see. Right, that's enough yap. Let's drive home. Doesn't look like it, guys, but that's £1,000 of profit sitting right there. That is me done on the photography for today. Spent quite a bit of time taking photos of all of my knives that I've made, front and back, and then me holding them as well. And I also went to the park and did a little fake clip of me coming back from the spring manufacturer for when I made the Glock video, which is what we're going to be releasing. It's a video on this that I 3D printed. So yeah, That's what we're going to be releasing on the CS3D channel, and we lost a clip, or I lost a clip from that video where I went to the spring manufacturer, and then when I came out, I kind of summarised what happened, but it's gone now. So I just went outside to the park and just did a little fake clip of me going there. So we've got everything we need for the video. But yeah, those photos were for the Patreon. So I'm going to try and sell the physical products on the actual Patreon instead of using a Shopify website. See if it works. Hopefully it does. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to join the real world. So Andrew Tate's real world. I'm going to be joining it and seeing how it is. Because I did promise my guy Hamza that I would join. This is the guy that DMs me, and yeah, it's time to join. So got some time today. Let's check it out. Obviously, I was not very convinced to do this. I've actually thought about it before and decided that I can learn this shit myself. I don't need the real world or any paid courses. The internet's a pretty big place, but honestly, Hamza convinced me. He convinced me, and I'll play the voice notes to you guys, and you can see how he convinced me, and maybe you guys will be convinced as well. But yeah, I'm going to dive in there and have a look around now. Alright, I can't believe I'm doing this, guys, but here we go. It's been a while. This has been pushed to me for quite a long time, so we'll see if it's worth the hype. So I've been given a tutorial. So this is the guy that reached out to me, Hamza, and he runs an affiliate marketing Instagram. So he's the guy that posts all of these sorts of videos that I'm sure you see, and he actually does make bank off it. So he's got a affiliate link to the course, and I'll be using that link because I want to make sure I give back to him a little bit, because obviously he's helped me with a lot of things. He found me my editor, and also he's been really helpful with this as well, and I do trust him. So yeah, he didn't have his affiliate link when he first reached out to me, so that's why I kind of trusted him. Obviously, he's incentivized to get me in, but I still think that's okay because we had an agreement. I said that I'd wait till he gets his link before I signed up, because I wanted him to succeed, and I believe he wants me to succeed as well. So yeah, we've been having quite a lengthy chat, and unfortunately, Instagram's bugged out, and it doesn't have the voice notes on here for some reason. So I'll have to play this through my phone another time, but he sent me this, and this is a tutorial that he's made on exactly how he uses the platform. So I'll be following that guide from him, but first let's sign up. All right, so I've used his affiliate link, and there we go. I'm just gonna fill this in. I've started looking at the e-commerce course, and so far it seems pretty good. I've just been looking at the Facebook ad setup part of it, and definitely has answered some of the questions that me and Jonathan had. But this is a long ass course, and I'm just kind of watching it and not really taking it in. So I'm going to leave this for now, come back to it tomorrow. And another thing, guys, obviously, I'm not saying you guys should join this. I don't know what it's like yet. I'm just kind of fucking around and finding out, I'll be honest. I genuinely don't really care about the little money that I have right now. I just want to throw it all out the wall until something works, because I know there's a lot of money out there, and what I have right now is pretty much nothing. So I'm happy to just use that as rocket fuel to propel myself. So I'm happy to take chances like this and see what it's like, you know. Obviously he's spoken well about it, but I'm still got an unbiased mind, and I'm going to go into this and see what it's actually like. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. But thank you very much, Hamza, for the nice words, and the convincing. He definitely earned his commission on the affiliate to my sale. And maybe I'll put his link in my YouTube, and you guys can all help pay him out if this convinces you to join. But yeah, I'm going to stop yapping, get some lessons in, learn what this is all about. Well, that was super helpful. Very grateful if you're watching this. Hamza, thank you so much for that video. That's really helped me, and especially this last bit at the end on how much time you should spend doing different things. I can definitely agree. That is a very good way of learning, and I'm excited for this. It's going to be good. But I guess the first thing is to just do all like the starter tutorials and stuff. And I'm obviously not starting from zero, so I want to use this to accelerate. I'm not starting from nothing, and I've obviously got to put my time into things that are actually working for me right now as well. So I took all the photos outside, but I need to get those uploaded to the Patreon and rebrand the whole thing, do some graphics for it, make it look nice. And then I also want to make a sheet of all of the values that I'm going to, all the value that I'm going to be providing with the Patreon and how much I think I should be charging, and also considering the long-term work commitment that I will have to that, how many hours a week I'm going to need to spend on keeping the Patreon going. Obviously, I'm going to have to post things in the Patreon, otherwise people are just going to get nothing, basically. So yeah, I'm going to create some sort of table with, you know, effort versus value. But so far, this looks pretty solid, and I'm excited to see what sort of value I can get out of it. All right, guys, so I've made this little value proposition for my Patreon, and there's kind of 3 different people that I think would be interested. It's the people that want to make their own 3D prints. So they see my videos and they have got their 3D printer of their own, and they want to create some of their own cool stuff, right? So they come over to the Patreon, and the things that I can offer them are access to my 3D models, so they can print out my models just ready to go, and they don't have to 3D design them. And also tutorials on how to paint them, how to make them look good, and how to print them as well. So I think that's a good those are good things to offer for the people that want to make their own. For the people that want to buy the stuff that I've already made, I can offer them the chance to buy my products from the Patreon. And also if they subscribe, then I can give them free gifts once they're in. So all sorts. I've made little keychains before, I've got stickers, and I could also just send them like full-on products with giveaways, something like that. I think that'd be good. And then the people that just want to see more content, I could do weekly posts and also kind of allow them to get to know me a little bit more closely. I don't know if you can do chat functions, but the main thing is just more intimate videos. Again, I'm not selling pictures of my balls, guys. When I say intimate, I just mean they get to know me more as a person rather than some guy on the internet. So I think these are pretty good things to aim for. And the only thing that is going to take regular effort is the weekly posts. This stuff here is all going to be stuff that I just do once and set and forget, apart from selling the stuff. But I'll be making things in the videos that I don't want, so I think I can just put those up on there and people can buy them. I don't know if you saw our notification. That's my housemate. It's our other housemate's birthday tomorrow, and we need to get him a gift. And me and Emily have got a crazy idea for a present, so we're going to go to Asda now and go and pick it up. I'll try and vlog it. Hey guys, we're just getting a custom cake. I'm loading the video right now. I mean the photo. It's going to cook. Ooh. Oopsie. Don't mean to flex a watch there.
Is that actually the kind of stuff you put on your YouTube?
This is going to be a crazy time lapse.
Do you actually put this kind of stuff on your YouTube?
Put whatever comes to my imagination.
That's crazy. So crazy.
Should we do a cake tutorial? I think that could cook. Okay guys, we're going to do a cake tutorial. How to make the best gift ever. There you go. You can be my cameraman. Alright guys, so first of all you want to find a diabolical photo of the victim, the recipient. That's the word I was looking for. So we've got to go with this. They need to see. This is what you're looking for.
No, it's not.
Like, we've got maximal chin, maximal nostrils.
0.5 then.
Okay guys, so this is what you want to look for. End result. We got a sexy photo. Generating preview. We don't know if it's nut free, but I guess it's okay.
Yeah, today. Right, you're just giving his name away online.
What, Sam?
No, you're just giving away your personal
My channel's
data.
actually called Finn Harris. Guys, we're down to 2 options. Option 1 is get the Barbie cake, and option 2 is go to a third Asda. We already took the L at the first Asda. They had no cake machine, and this Asda just told us they don't have any cake, which means the custom cake is not going to happen.
We could get the cake at Filton Asda and then drive the cake here and get them to print on it.
That is a possibility, but it would involve a bit of a trek. We do it tomorrow, yeah. So where's Barbie at? Yeah, there she is. This is what we're going to go with. Wait, can you just repeat that, please? Can you just repeat that? Repeat what you just said.
It's not authentic if I repeat it.
So Emily just said the cake's nut free, but it won't be after Sam's finished with it. So
That's a cucumbers. That'll be great.
Also, I found 6 protein puddings for 50p a pop. Let's go.
And then chocolate.
And their chocolate.